In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 different bands that you can work with in different rhythmical ways. We start with the top one. We're coming in from above, and then we're catching our second dot, coming back, and then we're rising above, coming in from above, catching our dot, and then rising, catching our dot, and then rising, catching our dot, and then rising, and then catching our dot, and then rising. And you could basically go on and continue. The next band that I want to show you, we're going to work with a sort of variation of the threefold lemniscate. We're going to try and sort of incorporate that. Come in from above, and then we catch our dot, and then we rise, but then we're rising a lot to the fourth dot, and then we come down, and then we catch our third dot, and then we rise, and then catch our dot, come back and rise all the way, and then we come back on ourselves, and then we rise, and catch our dot, and rise out. So here, I hope you can see that we have a sort of almost a threefold lemniscate rhythm going on here, but it doesn't quite meet, the threefold lemniscate would normally look like this. But here, the line stops short before it meets itself and then runs on. So that's another rhythm that you can work with. The next band I want to show you alternates between above and below and above and below. It looks like this. We come in from above, and then we catch our dot, come back, and then we rise above, but not too much because we want to come in from below, and then we want to catch our dot, and then we want to come back, and then we want to fall underneath, and then rise to come in from above, catch our dot, and then rise, but not too much because we want to come in from below, catch our dot, and then go back and fall below. And then we want to rise, and then catch our dot, come back, and rise. So here, you're coming in from above, catching, and rising, coming in from below your dot, going below your dot, catching, and falling, and then alternating between that. So that's another rhythm that you can play with. Here I want to show you what the same band, we're going to draw the same band, but what it looks like if you play with the size of the lemniscate. So here I want to basically make a large rounding and then a small rounding. And then I want to create a large curve coming in and create a large curve and then a smaller rounding, but then a large curve and a large curve coming down, then a large curve coming up and a smaller curve, and then a large curve and then a large curve here, but into a small rounding. I hope you can see what I mean here. So here it almost, well, this one not quite, but here it almost looks like little bowling pins, I think, that are fallen over. The last band that I want to show you is a band where we're also going to work with the different sizes. So here, I'm going to start at the top, creating a closeness, a small curve close to my dot. Then I'm going to create a slightly larger one around the next dot, and then a closeness to my third dot, and then a larger one. Now, this band isn't finished yet. What we want to do is we want to make a counter to this band. So here, I'm starting at the side here and creating a large distance, and then I'm coming in with a close distance, and then a larger distance, and a close distance, and far away from my dot and close to my dot. Try, as you're doing this, not to think far away, close. If you have to, do that at first. But then once you've done it, try and just feel the rhythm. And there is a difference when you're doing this between actually going, if you start and go like I did from above and then down below. If you draw up your band like this, and you then want to draw up the second band, and instead of, you can go either this way or you can go this way. And there is a difference. If you're going from above and then coming in below, there's a difference between doing that when you've gone the other way first with the red. But you should really try and sense the feeling in yourself as you're playing and working with this rhythm. So I could also have gone this way. And this way, it's much more like what if I start by doing this and running through my band, coming back, and I then go like this, it's much more an emulation of the same rhythm that I just drew up here with the red. So I want you to try and work with that and see if you can really feel that difference. That's all for this week. I'll be back next week with a new foam drawing exercise for you.